Mo Salah leads Liverpool's charge amid Southampton weather fears. Welcome to LFC Transfer Daily News. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's not just Mohamed Salah catching the eye at Liverpool. There's another Egyptian at the club who is following in the Reds icon's footsteps and very much pushing on the door of a promotion soon. Salah may be taking the headlines for his brilliant form back home, having led Liverpool to a massive Premier League title charge. He's currently the only player alongside Omar Marmoush, another Egyptian who could incidentally end up at Liverpool, who has scored 10+ goals and has 10+ assists from Europe's top 5 leagues this season. It's still moot whether Salah stays at the club beyond his current deal. However, even if he leaves, there will definitely still be an Egyptian attacker left at the club. Why Karim Ahmed is ready for a promotion at Liverpool. The other Egyptian attacker at the club is 17-year-old Karim Ahmed, who has been in great form recently for the club's U18 team. Ahmed netted against Birmingham City in the U18 Premier League Cup during the Reds' 3-1 victory on Saturday afternoon to take his tally of goals to 5 this season. All in all, he has made 7 goal contributions in 13 matches for the Reds so far, with 5 of those coming in his last 5 games for the club. This impressive form has seen him lead several key metrics in the U18 Premier League as well. Ahmed ranks in the top 5 in the league for smart passes, 5, as per Wisecout, and he has one of the most effective dribble success rates, completing 78.25%, the third best in the league. Based on his form, he is ready to be promoted to the U21 team, and from there, it's only a short step into the first team. Where does Karim Ahmed play? The Egyptian forward can play as a right winger like Salah, but his best role is as a number 10 for Liverpool's U18 role. That's where he has started most of the season, and that's where he is excelling at the moment. It also works nicely for him because it's a role that has an easy pathway into the first team. Slot likes to use no. 10, and he still hasn't found his ideal option for that role. Perhaps in the future, Ahmed could solve his dilemma? It remains to be seen. But the youngster is definitely someone to keep a close eye on. Southampton vs Liverpool. Weather update given among fears of postponement. Southampton vs Liverpool. A weather update given amid fears of postponement. Sunday's Premier League clash between Southampton and Liverpool has people worrying over postponement thanks to Storm Bert, and a weather update has been announced. The weather has been terrible this weekend as the UK battles against storms up and down the country. The south of England is no different, which is a concern with Liverpool playing there this afternoon. The Reds will see it as a gigantic game, too. Manchester City's shock defeat to Tottenham Hotspur leaves them 5 points behind, and here are Liverpool with a game in hand. The Reds can go 8 points clear, an incredible number for November 24th. And they're hosting the champions next weekend. What a season this is turning out to be, then. But will the game even go ahead on Sunday? Here's what the meeting office had to say. Southampton vs Liverpool postponement update. Southampton is indeed under a double yellow warning on Sunday for both wind and rain. It's going to be a stormy one, as per the Met Office. Heavy rain associated with Storm Bert may cause some travel disruption and flooding this weekend, says an explanation. South or southwesterly gales, locally severe gales are likely to affect many southern counties of England from Saturday afternoon until Sunday night, says another. In other words, the weather won't be nice. But it's important to recognize what a yellow warning means in this instance. Essentially, the Met Office is saying that the likelihood of trouble is low and that if it happens, the impact would be considered medium. This isn't a case of St. Mary's being carried away in a flood, then. The pitch should be fine, given modern equipment to manage to weather impact, but no one can expect too many high balls, but that was never going to happen anyway. A windy one, with plenty of rain. But the match will go ahead. Liverpool's new Premier League title odds after shock Man City defeat. The bookies have reacted after another incredible day in the Premier League. Manchester City have lost again, and Liverpool can take a dominant lead in the title race. Manchester City have lost yet again. Tottenham Hotspur turned them over 4-0 on Saturday evening for their 5th defeat in a row in all competitions. It means Pep Guardiola's side failed to close the gap on Liverpool at the top of the Premier League. They're still second, but they're also still 5 points back. The Reds will travel to face Southampton on Sunday, an opportunity to go 8 points clear. On top of that, City's next Premier League fixture is at Anfield. What an opportunity that is for Arne Slot's men. It all means the bookies have made some dramatic updates to their Premier League title odds. Here's how they've reacted. Premier League title odds. The consensus among the biggest bookmakers is that Liverpool are now odds-on favorites to win the Premier League title. Betfair, Skybet, and Paddy Power, for instance, all have them at 10/11ths to win it all in Slot's first season. Bet365 differs slightly, they've got Liverpool at evens. The data, then, all points to Liverpool winning the title. The bookies are actually fairly certain of it, in fact. Now, that could all change on Sunday if Liverpool fail to beat Southampton. They're overwhelming favourites, of course, but we've seen madder things happen. Like Man City losing 5 in a row. Right now, though, Liverpool are in a very strong position to win the Premier League. Few saw this coming by November 24th, and yet here we are. The Arne Slot experience continues to deliver. Liverpool owners FSG confirm plan to make enormous signings. Liverpool currently sit top of the Premier League table and are playing some of the best football in Europe on a weekly basis. The arrival of Arne Slot marked the start of a new era at Anfield, and after almost a decade of success with Jurgen Klopp, the Dutchman had some big shoes to fill. Things are going well for the Reds at the moment, but at some point investment will be needed in the playing squad, and that will fall on the club's owner Fenway Sports Group. Although Liverpool are the only football team that FSG own, they are not the only sports team, and the American-based group also own the Boston Red Sox, Major League Baseball, the Pittsburgh Penguins, National Hockey League, and NASCAR team RFK Racing. Boston Red Sox set for huge investment. The Red Sox, who were the first sports team owned by FSG, have struggled with mediocrity in recent years, leaving fans disappointed in the franchise. However, it looks like things may be about to change at Fenway Park as the Boston Globe are reporting that meaningful investment could be on the way for the Red Sox. The 9-time World Series winners are chasing free agent Juan Soto, one of the most sought-after players in Major League Baseball right now. According to the report, a contract for Soto is projected to run from 12 to 15 years and is likely to exceed $600 million in value. This length of contract and reported wage will be absolutely mind-blowing to football fans, but longer contracts are more commonplace in the MLB, and the Red Sox already have Rafael Devers signed to a 10-year contract. Even if the Red Sox can't land Soto, they are set to invest elsewhere, with the CEO of FSG, Sam Kennedy, saying, "We are investing more than we did last year. We intend to invest going forward." What could this mean for Liverpool? FSG are no strangers to spending, being involved in a $3 billion investment in the PGA Tour in January. The group has also recently been linked with a move to NBA team the Boston Celtics, although Kennedy reiterated that FSG are not looking to acquire the franchise when talking about Soto. Liverpool supporters will be somewhat frustrated if the Red Sox do agree a 15-year, $600 million deal for Soto whilst the Reds' 3 biggest players are all out of contract at the end of the season. As it stands, Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, and Trent Alexander-Arnold will all leave Anfield for free next summer, and negotiations for renewals have been very secretive and appear to be stalling. Huge investment in the Red Sox could have a number of repercussions for Liverpool. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, subscribe.